What's up, y'all? Welcome to Sistas in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy. Of course, I am Shamia, and y'all know my nickname. I usually say that first, but my name is Shy. That's short for Shamia.
And I'm Toy. That is short for Latoya, not to be confused with Jackson.
Okay, the realest, the baddest. I'm gonna call her that every week. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all, welcome to another episode, y'all. So today we have a recent case that actually is out of Vegas. A very sad story, and I learned a lot with this case. Things I did not know, and it might
Right.
be just exclusive to the Vegas, Nevada area. But this
Right.
is a very interesting case that's still developing. So, y'all, please, before we get started, like, share, subscribe to the channel, YouTube and Spotify. Sistas in Crime with Shine Toy on both platforms. We're also on TikTok and Instagram, where we
Yep.
upload little clips of our podcast, so you can just get a taste of what we discuss, and kind of rule out what's for you. Of course, we do our after show, the Shy and Toy after show, after every episode, where we discuss current events. So, y'all, we're gonna get started on this case. There is no background today, like I said, because it's still developing, and it's a very sad story. So, since you want to start, or I can start. Just
I can start. That's fine.
okay.
All right. So today, as my sister said, we're going to be talking about a very sad case. This involves some children, y'all, out of Las Vegas. The victim in question is Jonathan Lewis Jr. He was a 17-year-old that was unfortunately killed in an alleyway near his high school. Reportedly, and some of this is allegedly because it is still an ongoing investigation. So this is what news reports and stuff are saying. Allegedly, the argument began over a pair of stolen headphones and a vape. And then he was beat to death, and it was all recorded on a video, then uploaded to social media.
That's the part that I've heard that happen way too many times,
Yes,
where crimes are witnessed through social media and like people just upload it. Y'all, like, these people are like were killed. Why would you upload that? And like, once it's uploaded to social media, like, that's it. It doesn't go away. People keep
it's there
sharing.
forever.
It's there forever. Keep sharing. You know what I mean? And so
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand, but
And I'ma also tell y'all, a lot of y'all think because you put stuff on Snapchat and Snapchat disappears in 24 hours that the information and stuff that you post does too. No, it does not. I've been saying that since the beginning of Snapchat. I was like, it does not go away. Anything that you put out in the media, they can retrieve.
yes. Ask Alec Murdaugh.
Ugh. They can retrieve it, baby. It don't matter if you delete it. Don't matter none of that. They
Mm-hmm.
can retrieve it. So stop putting all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff on Snapchat too, because a lot of y'all be selling drugs on Snapchat. That's
Yeah.
insane. I had a random approach me just dropping videos of stuff, and I'm like, "What about me reads drug buyer?"
Absolutely,
Like,
like nothing. Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
So
It's
I
just
was like,
wild.
if you send it to me, I know you sending it to everybody on your friends list, which is
Right.
insane because they can easily report you to the police. But lucky, I'm just not no snitch. But anybody else, I just opened it and closed it. But yeah, stop doing that. Very weird, y'all.
Okay.
All right, so 8 high school students in Las Vegas, they all range in age from 13 to 17, have been arrested on suspicion of murder in the fatal beating of Mr. Jonathan Lewis. That was announced at a news conference, but I think my sister has a more recent update. I think they arrested another person. Is that correct?
Yeah. So, within the past couple days, they have came out and said it's not 8; it has increased to 9 individuals, between the ages of 13. I'm sorry, 13 and 17. Um, So what's crazy is the 16 and 7 year olds are being tried as adults. Like the 13, 15 year olds, I believe. I can go back and verify, but the 13 and 15 year olds have to go to family court to determine if they will be tried as adults or not. And it's just crazy. Like, I
I
didn't,
think they all need to be tried as adults.
yeah, because
You think
like,
you grown? You deserve
yeah,
grown folk consequences.
yeah, like, because listen, to I mean, I haven't seen the video. I will never watch anything like that. But based off what they're saying, you just see a hopeless person not able to defend himself, and these kids keep kicking and beating and stuff,
Yeah.
and he's not defending himself. And y'all, one thing I want to clarify, he was murdered, but he was suffered so many injuries. He was like in ICU for I can't remember how many days until he eventually passed away.
How much injury? I
Yeah.
will say, again, I feel like they all need to be tried as adults. This
Yes.
was very senseless. This was ridiculous. It was no,
Mm-hmm.
like, I like it blew my mind because I'm like, why? Like,
Yeah.
y'all, it's what, eight or nine of them?
Yes.
Nine of them. So
Yes.
if they've arrested, how many we said they arrested? Eight? No, they've arrested nine, but they're still working to
Yeah.
identify one more
Yeah. I think it's actually two more. They have footage of these two individuals, but they had asked the public's help to find
to
those two because they
identify
can't
them.
find them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fight happened on November the 1st. And I guess the detective, Lieutenant Jason Johansson, he said that the local FBI was assisting them to make those arrests on that Tuesday morning of 8 of the students, but there were 2 outstanding that will also face murder charges. So I
Yes.
know now they have 9. With a more recent update, they do have 9 in custody, but it was 10 total. So it is
Mhm.
1 or 2 more that they're looking for.
Yes.
Now, he also, like my sister said, he had been hospitalized, so he was still alive and breathing. Went to the hospital from severe head trauma. So that means y'all was kicking this boy in his head
Mm-hmm.
and other injuries, and he ended up dying like a week after the fight. So, of course, the coroner's office from Las Vegas did what they do, and they ruled it a homicide.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, this is disturbing because you know what? Cause and I really hate to blame stuff on the parents, but what are y'all teaching y'all kids? If y'all
Mm-hmm.
teaching them anything at all,
Right.
what is
Because
this?
because allegedly the whole fight broke out over a suspected stolen vape pen and headphones, and that
Right?
just like what, that is insane. First of all, why do y'all have vape pens at your age?
They're not supposed to, but the thing now in middle school and high school is they're getting them and selling them. If they're not using them, they get them and sell them like a little side hustle. But I don't even like. There are, I know. I caught wind that there was a store, I think it's towards the lower part of South Carolina, that was
Mm-hmm.
actually selling without checking IDs. So there are ways
Mm,
if you have people that are not, following the law and just caring about making a quick sale, and they
right,
get them and they sell them.
right. That's insane. That is insane because they don't realize like those vape pens, they are also dangerous. They might
Yes,
not be a cigarette, but they can cause serious health problems, lung problems, just like I mean,
anything else? Just
mhm,
you might well smoke a Newport 100 if you gonna do that. I mean, what's the
might as
difference?
well.
They
Nothing.
also said that um allegedly he wasn't even a part of the fight. I think Jonathan was intervening to
He
assist
was for
one of
his
his
friend.
friends.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah.
And then I guess the gang just kind of turned on him and beat him to death. Like,
Hmm.
but his daddy spoke with so much grace and so
He
much
did.
patience and so much understanding. I really like and I think I said this in a previous case. I really want to know how people are able to respond from a place of love and kindness and patience and understanding in situations like this. Like I possess those qualities, but if this is my child, I'm
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna be at your door.
Yeah, like I honestly, yeah, the only person that can give you peace like that is God. That's it.
And I have been working on my spiritual journey with God like since
Hmm.
like this spring.
Yeah.
So, I'm a work in progress, but I be
Yes.
telling people he is not done with me yet. So
Yes.
you better off playing with somebody else than
Yes.
playing with me because I'm just
Yeah.
too. Look, I'm on the fence. I'm
Yeah.
over there,
Yeah.
yonder, over there trying to get to heaven. But don't make me
Mm-hmm.
backtrack because I will tap that ass.
And she's serious. She's standing on business. But
Always.
but y'all, like here she's correct. The dad, he was just like so peaceful. I just don't understand. I'm with my sister. Like, I don't know if I would be able to. I think I could work on forgiveness because forgiveness is a big thing. Um, but that's a lot. For your child to be 17 and it really, like, his life did not have to be taken away like that. Like for
So
little,
violently.
like violently like that, for that, like just void of humanity. Like, it did not have to, like, for a vape pen
Yeah.
and a headphone set. Like,
But
I
I think it speaks to who he is by seeing how his father is responding to this, and it kind of makes sense
yeah.
that he would intervene to try to help out someone that was close to him. Like
Yes.
it really tore on my heartstrings though, because I'm like, here he is just trying to step up, which a lot of people are afraid to do. Like we've seen the
Mhm.
situation with the lady getting hit with the brick. We've seen a lot of different situations where people are bystanders and watch certain things go down, and here a child
Mhm.
is trying to intervene and his life was taken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can tell he come from a good stock, just listening to
Mhm.
how his father spoke
Yes.
on with the news outlet.
Yeah. Yeah. But let me tell you, I am really, really praying for this family, and really um staying on top and really keeping updates on this case. Not that we will be
Right.
updating on here, but really for my own personal,
Yeah.
choice. I do want to keep, because this is a lot for, and these 13 to 17-year olds, they've already confirmed that the 16, 7-year olds, like I said, will be tried as adults, but I'm interested to see what the others, what that, I feel like they probably are,
They need
based
to be.
off, yeah, based off how they say this video is so graphic, and they probably are. And it's sad because these kids are kids. They have their whole life, and you're going to be behind bars, like, for a long time. If they don't give you life, they probably going to give you like 30 or 40 years. You're going to
Minimum.
be well into your, I don't know what they'll do. That's why I said I'm just going,
Listen,
I ain't never heard of nothing like this. So
actions have consequences.
they
But I
do.
still stand on what I say. Don't come for
Yeah.
them one of me or my babies because I will tap that ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, same. I'm man.
I don't play that. Matter of fact, no child around me, period. No.
No, absolutely not. I love kids. I
Me
cannot wait to
too.
have kids.
I love
And,
children.
and
Like, we ain't about to
instantly
play
when
that.
they, yeah, instantly when kids are around me, I'm like, I gotta protect them. Like,
Protect
instantly,
them.
I
Yeah.
will protect them. One thing I do, I'm very protective over kids, and also if I see a child, here's one thing that's also important to me. To Like, if I see a child in public, I'm not gonna like run up to him and say, "Oh my god, you're so cute," because no, no.
Mm-mm.
But if a child smiles at me and tell me hello, I always smile and say hello back. Because it
Right.
bothers me to see people. We're way off topic. I'm sorry.
We are.
It bothers me to see people see a child waving and saying hello, and you cannot wave and say hello to that child.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
And I like you have to. You have to. Okay, we off topic, but real quick. I was on
Mm-hmm.
a flight from Colorado.
Yeah.
I was coming home. This is right around the time Daddy died. On that plane, it was a little girl. She was like maybe one of 3 or 4 kids. But so Dad had a couple kids in a row with him. Mom had a couple kids in a row with her. That little girl
Mm-hmm.
picked with me the whole time on that flight, but in a good way because I had on my Beats by Dre headphones and they were pink. She loved the headphones, and she said, "You see, I got some, and they were like Little Mermaid or something like that." And she put her
Aw.
little headphones on, and she was talking to me the whole time and showing me what she was watching. And the
Yeah,
mama was like, "Leave her alone." I said, "No, she's fine. She's fine."
yeah,
I was because
yeah,
at that moment, I kind of I ain't gonna get emotional, but in that moment, like I needed
yeah,
that. And then when we got
yeah.
off the plane, I'm not even thinking about the little girl. I'm trying to find baggage claim. I went to the restroom, didn't see the family no more. As I'm approaching baggage claim, somebody hugs me from behind, and I look, and it's the little girl, and her
Aw,
parents were startled, and I just gave her the biggest hug back because I'm like, I was like, she is okay. I know that's a no, especially for children. You don't hug strangers, but
yeah.
I'm not crazy.
But listen
But
though, God uses children. God uses children. And somebody told me
sis,
that,
I
like,
just said that.
yeah, a child told me, like, God told me to, and I
Yeah,
believe that because I feel
yeah,
like children, like, before they get all these ideas and,
yeah.
all these stuff, look like they are really innocent. I think God, does speak. And
He
that
does.
little girl was probably, being
She
used by
probably
God.
sent something at me.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, I can be around my nieces and nephews and I can be having the worst time, like just really
Yeah.
struggling,
Yeah.
not even letting on, trying to put on a face and play with them, this, that, and the third. The
Yeah.
first day, especially my oldest nephew, the first thing he gonna do is hug me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, girl, I be about to cry because I'm like, and then here
Yeah.
come the rest of them. Or they'll
Yeah.
say little things or like rub my back. And I'm like, I'm not in tears. I'm not doing anything to even let them know or show them that I'm having a rough time right now,
Yeah.
putting on a brave face for them. But kids be knowing.
They do. They
Kids
do.
be knowing, y'all.
But I'm gonna tell you, so like back to this case because we got way off
We way
topic, but
off
it's
topic.
fine. But like you had touched on something I wanted to comment on though when you were saying like talking about the parents. But let me
Yeah.
tell you what I have learned. Right, so you as a parent, I can say, oh, the parents are where their parents and stuff, but the reality is sometimes you can do everything right and they still turn out like this.
Yep.
Like, I know people who had a praying mother, father, grandmother, had stability, and they still went off the deep end. And that's the thing, I feel like as a parent, you have to, in order to have kids, you have to be okay with
Yeah.
them not turning out the way you want them to turn out.
Right.
Like, of course, people, oh, I want my child to be cute. I want them to be smart. I want them to be football player, doctor, lawyer. I want this and all these things. But the reality is, you don't know what you're going to get when that child gets
Right.
into this world. Like, and that's the reality. I don't know
Now
what
we
type of,
want to protect children as much as possible, but you can't protect them from the world and you can't protect
yeah,
them for
yeah,
everything. So while you're
yeah.
doing what you need to do,
Mm-hmm.
there still are outside forces at play.
Because in this case, I'm like, why were there allegedly 10 kids beating on this one child? That was just, I
And
feel
was
like
this during school time when they supposed to be in
I
school?
I don't think so because it was in an alley. They said it was in an alley
So
near
maybe
the
after
school.
school when they was
And
leaving
I
school or
think it was
something.
after school let out this went down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I just want to know, like, what first of all, why did y'all do it? One. And then why was it so many of y'all? Why are This may be me, but why are 13-year-olds with 17-year-olds? Y'all got like,
Right.
like that whole
Right.
combination is just weird to me in
And
general.
I'm trying to
So,
think, like, do you have the same classes in high school? Like, do freshmen have? I can't remember. Did I have
mm-mm,
like as a freshman, going to my school, we were at a completely different campus. But maybe as a
mm-mm,
sophomore, did I have classes with seniors? I don't think so.
no,
So
no.
I'm wondering, is it gang related?
That's what
Like,
I
not
was
saying
thinking.
this was a gang initiation or anything like that, but did they know each other through gang
Yeah,
affiliation? Because apparently,
right.
I guess they hang together.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So it's like, was this gang related? Are y'all trying to impress each other and do this, that? Like, I don't even know, but this is crazy. This is horrible. Like, I feel so sorry for this young man and his family and even his friend. I can't imagine how much guilt the friend probably feels. like thinking like he got killed because of me. He was trying to protect me. But you know what though? I know he got his wings. That young
He
man, I know he
did.
got his wings.
He did. And
But
I
y'all,
think
it's just yeah. Go ahead.
even though it was very stupid of them, I will say thank God they did record, because that's the only way investigators were able to identify
Hmm.
who did this crime.
Yeah.
So y'all hook
Stupid.
y'all own nicks.
Yeah,
Like,
stupid, stupid. Because my thing, why would you post something like that? Because I have seen, unfortunately, for years, people record fights, murders.
yeah,
I remember a couple years ago there was a man who videotaped himself. He was going around shooting people. I think he
yep,
shot an old man, and
yep.
then I think he went to a McDonald's and shot some people there, and
Oh
it
yeah.
was just crazy. Like
They
people,
crazy now, but you got to
yeah,
think we in the age of social media. They think that
hmm
your whole life is supposed to be posted and uploaded online, and
yeah.
I mean, especially not crimes. Like it's been legit murders that have been
Mhm,
recorded on Facebook Live. The guy was in the car and shot his girlfriend. It was a guy that showed up at. He had already killed, I think, his current wife, and he showed up to his current girlfriend. He recorded himself showing up to his ex-wife's apartment, and he waited outside on her to try to get in. She came to the gate. He followed her, shot her, and killed her. That was all recorded. Then he killed himself. Like they recorded anything. Like I don't understand. Like
mhm,
I come from a generation where this is like when the internet first came about. My
mhm,
generation,
mhm,
but it came about with warnings and precautions. Don't post such and such on the internet, or don't be talking to strangers on the internet. You don't
mhm,
know these people. Things that you put out
mhm,
there will stay
mhm,
there forever. So
mhm,
even as an adult, that's always playing in the back of my mind. I'm
mhm,
very
mhm,
conscious and aware and cognizant of what I
mhm.
put out in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
If y'all knew how many posts and stuff I typed and deleted, but
Yes.
the Lord tapped me on my shoulder and said, "Baby,
Don't do that. Mhm.
the
Don't
parent
do that.
give me one," but the Lord said, "Baby,
Mhm.
let it
Yes.
go.
Yep.
Don't do it."
But like you said, like people don't realize how social media. I honestly, I one time I just Googled myself and I was like, I thought I deleted that. Not that it was anything bad. Honestly, it was from my MySpace days, and it was
Hmm.
just, you know,
I Googled myself too, and my MySpace came up, but I'm like, how do I delete it? Like, I don't even know how to get in there to take it down. It wasn't nothing crazy on it, but I mean, I think I had my name falling,
yeah,
with little
mine
plain.
too. But, but mine too. But I thought I promise you, I had deleted that MySpace for, but
I didn't delete it. I just stopped logging in. I know for sure. But like when I Google myself, it be other people popping up too. I'd be
mm-hmm.
like, apparently there's more than one. No, I'm not gonna say that because then I be done gave y'all my full name, and we ain't about that life. There's more than one me out there.
Yeah,
Apparently,
yeah,
someone has
yeah.
my exact same name but a different middle name. I ain't
For
mad
real.
at that. Yeah, yeah, exact
Wow.
same name, spelled the same exact way, capital T and all, but a different middle name.
No, for real.
Yep. But I be like, hey girl, I want to meet you.
Listen,
Like,
I do not, I have not met a Shamia. I will say from what I hear, there was a girl I went to school with, and I found this out years later that her mom liked my name, so her mom had another baby, and she named that baby my name. So
oh,
not no,
what you mean?
no, ma'am.
I will say that I have a family member. Their middle name was two family members. Now that I think about it, their middle name was inspired by my middle name, so it's not exact, but it's a spinoff of it, kind of. But I'm not about to say what it is because y'all ain't gonna be in my business like that. But yeah, people do that. Y'all, these, children, because they are children, their names have not been released because they are juveniles. So, we can follow it, but that's not gonna be released probably until they're adults. Additionally, we did also want to mention that there was a question as if these children would also face hate crime charges
Oh
because the
wow.
victim was white and the rest of the students were black.
Oh wow,
But
really?
yes, so that was on the table as well, but it looks like
Mm-hmm.
they're not gonna do that. They said there really wasn't evidence to indicate that the beating was a hate crime, but I thought that
Mm-hmm.
was interesting because I didn't think of it that way.
Right.
But I wonder if this. There also were talks was like if this was prearranged or like not premeditated to murder someone, but the fight itself.
Right.
So yeah, we will be keeping up with this one. Like my sister said, we probably not gonna continuously post on it, but just for our
Mm-hmm.
own, because we about that true crime life. We probably gonna
Yes.
keep up with it and see how this unfolds because I'm very interested. I'm invested. And again, blessings and prayers out to that baby's family as well as his friend and the friend's family too.
Mm-hmm. But y'all hit us up and tell us what y'all think. And I mean, do y'all think that they should be tried as a hate crime? That's very interesting. Do you
Yeah.
think that? Do you feel like the kids who are like 13 and 15, being that they got to go to family court, do you feel like they should be tried as adults? Like we can have a whole discussion about it because I'm interested, to see how all of this pans out. Like I said, it has tons of facts, tons of information that I had no clue you know, pertaining to them being arrested and stuff like that. Like, this is all, some of the stuff is like, wow. But y'all, please, like I said, let us know your thoughts. Please join us back next week, Thursday, Sisters in Crime with SistasinCrimewithShiandToy. Like I mentioned, TikTok, Instagram. I was about to say Instagram. Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. We upload at 1 every Thursday. We don't miss. That's what we do. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, like that's all we have. Today was a short episode because, like I said, all of this is still developing, and of course, we didn't have background and all that stuff like we usually do. So yeah, like sis, do you have anything else or?
I don't. I'm good, y'all. Just come back next Thursday, same time, same station.
Mm-hmm. But y'all take care and thank you so much for joining. Take care. Bye.
Bye.